Who's coming? Huh? If you're coming right now, let me see it. Let me see it. Show me.
There we go. Thank you, clown. I'm glad somebody lets me know when I'm muted. Everyone just watches me and points and laughs. You know the meme, everybody clapped? I always get that, but everybody booed. I hope not. I've been a busy... Oh, nice! I didn't even see that. Hell yeah. That'll probably be when I'm sleeping, but hopefully I'll just... Actually, look at the funny streamer man. Exactly, exactly. I have to ask, Clown, what time are you doing your stream tomorrow? So I can do my absolute best to be there. I won't guarantee it, but I will do my best to. Okay. Well, in 6 hours. Oh, welcome in, Charismatic K9. Cutie Patootie. Well, hello, hello. And Izzy. Nice. I couldn't pick what I was going to play because I could not... I hadn't picked anything quite yet. So I just turned on Dark Souls 2. I don't have to play Dark Souls 2 for very long or all night or anything like that. It's just the first game that was in my PlayStation. I just got done packing up my Xbox 360... my old papers and stuff, and a bunch of like my collectibles and fragile stuff. Like this one thing from my great grandma. It's like it's like the Ark of the Covenant from like, you know, Indiana Jones or the Bible, you know, that stuff. So I was like packing those up, all these little tiny things. Someone's streaming early, lol. Funny enough, Azzy, I'm actually really late for my off day. Normally on my off day I would be online around 8 p.m. to be honest with you. I used to try to get on. I used to get online for my off days at 5 p.m. But it's gotten to the point now where I usually have gotten to the point now where I'll get online at 8 p.m. just because I'll get more stuff done. What was I doing? Oh, I think I need to lift more like heavy weights or whatever. Let's see here. Yeah, I need 60 strength. That's what I need. I need 3 more levels. Cool. Yes. Well, someone's streaming early. Yeah, the edging gamer back at it again. But I haven't slept. Been trying to get some eggs with some people IRL. One of my fucking attention, it pissed me off, so I physically couldn't do much more. Well, hopefully you can get proper sleep here soon. Where was I going? Fuck! I started this stream somewhere. Sinner's Rise. That's where I'm going. Okay. Since I'm doing all of this shit like completely out of order, I can't remember where I have and haven't been, and it's taken me a moment. So, servants' quarters. No. Exile holding cell. Okay, it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back to me. I had to fucking think about what the hell I was doing for a second. But yeah, I think I'll probably do a little bit more like actual packing, and then I'll probably slow down on the packing. Because I've pretty much packed almost everything that I realistically can pack.
Hello there.
With a decent, like, you know... without, you know, making it inconvenient for myself. Because if I start packing up more stuff, it'll start becoming, you know, inconvenient. So. But how are we all doing today? glad to have you all here. We beat the final boss of Elden Ring Night Reign last night. And if you guys want me to, I can play some more of that today if you'd like. I am not opposed to it. I'll probably play this, for at least like 30 minutes or so. I mean, I'm already, what, 6 minutes in? That already beat 30% of that. I'm not particularly trying to get a whole lot done today. Like I said, this is mostly just the game I turned on. I was going to do Mario Kart, but then after I got on so late, I was like, let me not fight with my GameCube. Which I might do that later tonight, but, you know, we'll see. We shall see, we shall see. I shall burn the world! Didn't do the Koopa dance, I didn't do the Koopa dance. You're telling Snow? What is she gonna do, ice blast me? Probably exactly that. I'm just trying not to get absolutely fucking headshot. That's what I'm trying to not have happen. Come on, Pursuer. How the fuck are you alive? That's gonna kill me. Yeah. I knew they were chasing me. I should have ran more appropriately. She'll eat my PS2. If I'm too cranky, I'll open up my monsters to stream with. And they wanted my attention today too. I'm like, fuck off, please. You're physically suffocating me. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm sorry you're getting physically suffocated, clown. I apologize. It can definitely be difficult. You know, when people are like, you know, too much. I mean, it's always best if someone's like, you know, vying for your attention too much to let them know that you want some peace of mind for a moment, you know? But usually, thankfully, I don't very often have too much of that issue. Usually, if I want to talk to somebody, I'll be talking to them quite often, and if it's somebody I don't want to talk to, I absolutely don't even respond to them, so. But also, you know, there's complications. Sometimes you want to, sometimes you don't. It depends. The complications of relations with people. Alright, time to fucking kill this dog monster. God damn it, Pursuer! That's why I double healed. I knew I was gonna die. I fucking knew it. Yeah, I'm doing this in a very inefficient and effective way, so it's my own fault. That's okay. Did I miss anything? Get all the Iron Eye remembrances for the special cutscene. I could. I don't really know how to do that though. I will say I may have asked you guys that before, but I do not remember your explanation at all. Azzy, who the fuck's Izzy? Blame voice type. I nearly walked off that ledge for a second there. This fucking hammer is so silly. Like, it genuinely... I feel like I miss so often. Or I can just call you Brat, the misbehaving turd from now on if you want. I tried to, but it seems they don't listen and it hurts. Yeah, and I'll say, yeah, people not listening can be definitely infuriating. I have definitely had people absolutely ignore me when I talk to them before. I can't say it's been too often where I've been suffocated by people, though. I have been around a lot more avoidant people than I have people that vie for attention. And usually if somebody is vying for my attention, I don't really mind. Because I'm usually pretty good about somebody wanting my attention. But it's mostly, what is their behavior while wanting my attention? Like, if somebody's, like, you know, flipping a switch back and forth, like, you know, annoyed and, you know, pissy, then happy, then pissy, then happy again, you know, then I usually have a low tolerance for it. But if they're just, you know, pretty reasonable, then it's pretty hard to get on my nerves. I respond to basically anybody and everybody who tries to talk to me, for the most part. There's very rare occasions where I actively don't respond to people. Be it like, see, here's the thing. I'm the type of person to respond to a random Instagram DM as long as it's not a bot. Now, will I have a long, in-depth conversation? Maybe not. Are you telling me the fire snake spell missed? Embarrassing. How did that at least kill one of the enemy dogs, please? Okay, I think we're good. I don't even care. Now it's just me and you. And I lived! God damn. Okay, okay. I'm back, bitches. Fuck the sequel trilogy. Hashtag Linkin Park. Linkin Park is pretty fire. I was actually listening to quite a bit of Linkin Park the other day, PJ. Also, glad to have you here. It's been a while. 15 eggs, total out of 700. And did my overlay, unfortunately. All hail the bonk. The bonk is pretty nice. I have been doing, I have been using the sword a lot, so I'm trying to use the bonk a little bit. Especially because this bonk is pretty potent. But yeah, welcome in, PJ. But actually, funny enough, I've not only listened to, Linkin Park, but I also played some, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare this morning. And I know you're a pretty big, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare fan. I was getting a few achievements and stuff done. Gonna... Did that not... Okay, I was gonna say, did not fucking kill him? Like, what happened? What do you think of my overlay, Edgy? I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I reacted to it probably really late, but I did react to it. But yeah, I can switch over to, well, it depends. It depends, because if you want me to play with you and Izzy, you'd have to let me know how long you both can be on. I know you can be on pretty late, but I don't know how late Azzy is able to get on. And like I said, I don't have to play this game very long. I'll probably kill at least one boss and call it good. Either one boss or just at least get a little bit of a distance, you know? God, I love the bonk. It's just so powerful! Oh, well, Izzy was asking me to play, what was it? What is the game called? Elden Ring Night Rain, and I was telling him, like, that's fine. But I don't know how late, he's also asking for Azzy's help, and I was like, well, that's up to Azzy, and how late Azzy is even able to stay up. I fucking did that immediately into explosive barrel. I can't. All I'm saying is fire magic does some beautiful things. Like, nearly fucking killing you. God damn it. Oh, I thought you did. I apologize. It must have been yesterday when you said that. I'm getting yesterday and today mixed up because I fucking... See, if I don't properly if I don't go to sleep in a natural way, or my normal way, then I tend to get my days and my memories of each day mixed up. Yeah, because what is it? You probably mentioned it last night, and I just forgot what day it was. Because last night, instead of going to sleep like I normally would, I literally blacked out. Like, I blacked out and then woke up and was like, oh my god, I need to go to the apartment place. I'll try to get some sleep now, so I'm kind of refreshed for today. Might be a little bit late, but we'll see. That's okay. What, like I said, could you tell me what time, so you said 6 hours from now, Clown? Or 8 hours from now? You said, I can't remember. Hold up, let me see. Oh, but yeah, what songs have you been listening from Linkin Park, PJ? If you don't mind me asking. He said... Yeah, 6-ish hours from now. Okay. So 6 hours from now, that'd be about... Okay, that's fine. I could definitely, yeah. If you get online while I'm streaming, I will probably raid you then. Just do what the book says. Any secret shit? I have no idea. I'll say, because I didn't even know there was character-specific endings. The only reason I even know what those are is because you guys mentioned it. I gotta do homework, but it's a 4-hour shift, so honestly, sleeping 6 hours is fine for me. You're all only a 4-hour shift? Nice. 4-hour shifts are fine, as long as you're not short on money, that is. I don't usually do 4-hour shifts pretty much ever. I basically always have, like, a really long shift I have to go do. It depends on the day, really. Like, the other day, I ended up doing like a 9.5-hour shift, which isn't the longest, but yeah. Have a good night, Clown. Hopefully I will catch your stream. I should be able to, since it's earlier than I thought it was. I should have no issue catching it then. Get him! Yeah, I can think about it, Izzy. I can think about it. Like I said, I will probably, bare minimum, get a boss killed in this game. More than likely, I'm going to try to kill the Lost Sinner, even though it's going to be a very difficult fight for me. Because if I remember correctly, does anybody know if I got... Because there's a few things here. There's a few things. Okay. But yeah, do I not have enough fragrant branches of yore? I don't. That's hilarious. I actually don't have any fragrant branches of yore, bro. Oh my god, I'm an idiot! That's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. But yeah, no, whenever we go to once we go down here to the Lost Center, if I remember correctly, the area is going to be a New Game Plus Plus, and that means I am not looking forward to it. Yes, it will be a New Game Plus Plus. So that means it will be a whole new game cycle ahead of me. And, which means I will probably not do it right now, and I will probably do it later. Oh, nice! You own all the Stellaris DLC, Fat Mouse Gaming? Hell yeah. Stellaris is still a very fun game. How much do you play Stellaris, if you don't mind me asking? Because I've played a good bit of it, but I will say, this may sound really dumb, but, like, what is it? They updated, like, the visuals and the way you, like, handle planets a while ago, and for some reason, I just don't like it as much. I feel like there's not nearly as much, like, visual interaction, I guess you could say. Like, I like a lot of the updates, but, like, the visuals of, like, putting, I think putting, like, you know, housing and resources and stuff on a planet does not have the same visuals as it used to. And I just do not enjoy their new visuals as much. Good fucking trade, Edge Gamer. Now you're gonna die for sitting here running your fucking forehead into the nearest sword. We're totally good. Fucking Dark Souls 2, man. Every time. I love it. It's like, oh, he missed. Then my follow-up, it also missed. Like, I appreciate that the enemy can attack me, miss, and then my retaliation also misses. Like, we're both just whiffing. Also, I do not need to explore around in here anymore, now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't really need to explore. I keep thinking that I need to, but I do not. That's gonna... That did so much less damage than I thought it would. Really? Why did he do so little damage? Am I actually tanky? Because I don't remember being that tanky. Like, I'm okay. Like, a little tanky. But I should not be... Like, I've been getting smacked around by everything. There's no way that did that little damage. Oh, welcome in, Bernadetta. Hello, hello. God damn it. But yeah, no, I'll probably turn around and go and fight, not Duke's Freya, but Scorpioness Najka, I think is her name. Which is an okay boss. I don't mind Scorpioness Najka. I think she's okay. I feel like she's not nearly as imposing as Quelaag. You lost in ZZZ. I don't really know a whole lot about ZZZ, so I know how the gameplay looks. But what exactly, like, is it like an like, are you doing like objectives? Are you just, you know, killing ads and bosses? Like, what exactly are you doing in the gameplay? Like, I know what it looks like to fight. Ah, yes, not Quelaag. Yeah, the Scorpioness Najka, I think her fight's okay. I do. The only problem is that what is it? Some bosses, and I would say a lot of the bosses that like have proper cutscenes and everything tend to be a lot more memorable. And the issue of Dark Souls 2 bosses is that almost none of them have cutscenes. So none of them like grab your attention immediately. Like, Najka's a decent fight. I don't mind Najka. But she just isn't going to grip my attention the same way I walked right by Vingarl. God damn it. Didn't mean to do that, but alright. I might as well grab the bonfire now. But yeah, the, what was it? With, oh, I don't have a fragrant branch of yore. I just realized that. That's not good. That is not good at all. And I'm also throwing out random attacks for some reason. Also, other fire weapons I might use. I think all the other fire weapons I want to use, though, are all, what is it? They all have too much dexterity requirements. And, you know, who wants to be dexterous, okay? Who wants to be dexterous when I can fucking smack a dude into the floor with the biggest goddamn hammer you've ever seen? Like that. But yeah, no, I feel like a lot of Dark Souls bosses, like, there are some that are plenty memorable with no cutscene, and then there's some that get like, you know, that are a lot more memorable because of their cutscene. Like, I think Quelaag is so memorable because of the area and then her. You know? Like, the build-up is a lot more, like, you know, intense. While, Scorpioness Najka, this area is not super notable. It's got, like, a lot of, like, visual similarity to, like, the Valley of the Drakes. So, you know, it's already similar to something we saw a little bit of inside of Dark Souls. And then there's also the, what is it? Yeah, so it's stuff we've kind of more or less already seen inside of Dark Souls. But, nice. But then there's also the area has, like, distinct stuff going on, but it's nothing that's particularly eye-catching, you know what I mean? Like, even if it is something that is really, like, interesting, the area before it not being all that particularly memorable takes away from it. That's like, what is it? Like, what's her name? Is it Lude and Zalin, I think, for, the frigid outskirts in this game? They're honestly not really that bad of a fight, but the only reason they're a bad fight is because they come after the frigid outskirts, right? Like, had they just been a normal boss in an area, yes, it would still be a repeat boss fight, but it would not be nearly as insulting if it was in an area that was more enjoyable. I'll find out something about the gacha. Oh, you lost in the gacha. Okay, okay. So you didn't get any good pulls then. I understand. Yeah, in my, In my horse anime girl game, I was not. Actually, that's incorrect. I did get some pretty cool, like, higher rank characters, but since I know next to nothing about the anime, I didn't really know what to say about them. I was like, oh, this one's cute, and this one's interesting looking, and I didn't have too much to add outside of that. But sadly, I believe. Wait a second, where's my phone? I actually think I had the race playing right now. No, I was about to start the race. Yeah, I was about to start the race, which is probably going to be the final race of that girl's career, which is not because she's doing a bad job, but it's like we're at the deadline, and I think she's going to lose the deadline, which is heartbreaking. Which, I mean, it's okay. She probably won't be my favorite character in that game. She's kind of like that, the clingy, attention-hungry, overly positive type. Which isn't always a bad thing, you know, like, it's fine. But, you know, it's definitely, it's difficult whenever literally trying to look up stuff to teach the person how to train better. Her response to that is, how dare you watch footage to be able to teach me stuff? You're looking at other racers that aren't me. And I'm like, okay. Top Gun, I don't know what to tell you, girl. I'm sorry. Like, you're over here getting jealous at me watching video that's specifically being watched to help you. If you're jealous, I really don't know what to say. And he's gonna take her out back so sad. Izzy, it's a horse. I'm not gonna old yeller her. I'm gonna send her to the glue factory, you fucking buffoon. Come on. Not like a goddamn simpleton. I don't waste resources in this stream. Also, sorry if you've not been if you've been saying shit to me. I've been zoning out for like past 20 minutes long. That's okay. You're good, Azzy. You said you were doing homework, so you know, so I imagine you're doing your homework. And I can imagine that it's rather difficult homework as well. So, let's see, 600 hours on PlayStation and 34 hours on PC. Damn. Okay, it was a 5-star, but not the right one. If that makes sense. That does make sense, Bernadetta. That makes perfect sense. In my defense, a 6-hour shift in a customer service job time is 18 hours normal time. I actually, so genuinely, guys, I do enjoy my retail job. As much as you probably don't believe me, I do enjoy my retail job. I don't have any qualms with it at all. It's a job that I don't mind doing. Now, do I go there and have the time of my life? No. But the thing is it's like having a job that you can handle. Like, everybody handles different environments differently. And, like, for me, I don't handle outside elements very well, so, like, construction and stuff like that I can't really do. And I'm really fragile, so I can't do a lot of, like, heavy manual labor. But, oh, and then also there's stuff like, what is it? And then there's also stuff like I don't personally, what's the word? I was trying to think of it. I don't sit still very well. Instead of anything about homework. Oh, I thought you said you were doing homework. I'm sorry. Let me see. I must have misread. I could have. You know what? I might have read something Clown said. Unless I'm fucking losing it, which I actually might be. Did nobody say anything about homework? Let me see. I thought I totally read someone say homework. Whenever I'm reading these fucking giant, what is it? Things of text, I usually misread at least a little bit of it, but let's see. I'm back, the sequel. And refreshed, might be a little late. Oh! I read the, I do got work as I have homework. So, I just misread it. Amidst all the, mountains of text. I love you, Creighton. You're my favorite murderer. We're best pals. I am very glad that I'm not dyslexic. I'm very happy about that. Because I've heard people tell me about, like, what it's like to be dyslexic, and I'm very glad to not have to deal with that. Ooh. Because I know the, what is it? I think my older sister is dyslexic last time I checked. And she has a really hard time with a bunch of stuff. No, I'm just Midwest Southern, and I talk weird. You sure you don't have dyslexia? Yeah. I have no issues with dyslexia. It's just simply... Yeah, no, I don't have any issues with dyslexia. I don't usually, misread stuff incorrectly. I just... My big issue whenever I'm doing stuff is I just tend to have my mind somewhere else while I'm doing it. This is a constant thing with multiple people in chat. Not just you reading my messages, lol. I'd say I don't... yeah, no, I have no issue. I've never had any issue, like, reading. I think... So the thing is whenever I'm streaming, it's going to hinder my reading a lot. A lot. And that's just me being honest with you. It's, whenever I'm streaming, it basically splits my focus between the game and chat. So in general, I'm usually thinking about something that I'm not doing 24/7, simply because I just always am. I'm a very, very unfocused individual. I always have been. Probably always will be. Very rarely am I properly, like, focused on something. But, yeah, with that, so my mind's already kind of, like, not physically there in the moment most of the time. And then when you add me, you know, playing a game and, you know, reading and responding to chat while also thinking about what I'm saying, it just tends to make makes all the different bits and pieces of what's going on less and less effective. You know, the more you split yourself up doing different things, the worse you do at the things you're splitting up and doing. It's like the thing people always say. It's like, you know, as soon as you turn the camera on and start streaming, you start gaming less bad. And it's okay. I don't mind it. You have a PC or laptop, Edgy? I do. I have a PC. That's how I read chat. I do it on my gaming laptop. But no. Yeah. A lot of my random mental issues just tend to stem from one thing most of the time. That's all. Yeah, because I've been tested for a bunch of stuff. I've been tested for ADHD. I've been tested for all types of things. And I had 4 separate ADHD tests that all came back failed. So. I don't, and like I said, reading, pretty much my entire time in school, I never had an issue with any type of, whoo, that was close. If so, what's your Steam? I'm not sure if I asked that already. You probably did, but I probably also let you know that I don't play any games on my laptop, really. Also, what's a language test? I don't think I know what that is. So, like, I don't mind adding you on Steam, but I'll let you know that I can't play any games, really, with anybody. Yeah. So, like, I can add you, and you can be like, oh, shit! Edgy Gamer's got Hooney Pop 2, and Hooney Pop Cam Studio? Nice, nice! But, like, other than that, you can't really do too much. Yeah, because right now I have, actually, I think I do have, Elden Ring on my laptop, which I can play, but I can't, first off, I can't be doing anything other than Elden Ring. And my laptop gets a little upsetty spaghetti. But to be fair, my gaming laptop is a little bit older now. But here, I can look it up. I'd have to open Steam. I honestly have no idea. I never look at Steam at all. Let's see. I don't think I can give it to you right now because I think my Steam has my full fucking name on it. So, yeah, I might have to change all that. At least I think so. Let's see. I have no idea. So yeah, that's fine. Well, here's the thing. A large majority of my life, security has not really mattered at all. So, I still very much don't worry about a lot of security stuff a lot of the time. But yeah, so if I change that in any timely manner, then I will add you. Come on, Mr. Crabman! More of a scorpion, less of a crab, but that's okay. Come join the crab rave, you know you want to. Help me kill your wife. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, let's go kill his wife. Who's ready? What ring do I have here? Ah, yep, the bracing knuckle ring, I think. Yep, there we go. Cool. But yeah, no, I've not really had to, what is it? For, I did a few years ago, had my full ass name, my about me, including which, fucking city I lived in. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, to be completely honest with you, chat, the fact that you know my first name already gives you all the leeway you need to be able to find me, to be honest, because not very many people have my first name, and that's just the fucking truth, really. That's all it is. Like, I've met one person ever with my first name, so that I can assure you it's I'm already scuffed in that regard. No, honestly, I feel like the thing is though is that I'm not worried about people knowing what city. I don't care if people know my name and what city I live in. I just care if people know my email and my phone number and, like, you know, credit card information, stuff like that. Like, I would say, in my opinion, the important stuff. Because I don't know. I know like how much you make and everything is supposed to be, like, you know, personal information, etc. But can I just say that I have never given a fuck about telling anybody how much I make? I feel like that's just such a weird thing to have as personal information. Actually, you know what? I'll have to ask chat. Why do you guys think that how much you make as an individual is personal information? Like, I don't know why that is personal information. That just seems like that seems like a very normal thing. Like, I don't know. Fuck you, Najka! God damn it, the audio's getting crispy. Alright, we did it. That, and I will say, yeah, the area leading up to her and the boss herself is not super memorable. But there's also the issue of crispy audio, bro. Crispy audio. Come on. Don't do that. And, you know, I can honestly believe that, Fat Mouse Gaming, because, you know, I think I told you guys before, I spent an entire year looking for a job after I got out of high school. I spent a whole year. And they're like, you weren't searching hard enough. You weren't showing up in person. I had an entire desk covered in business cards from driving to every fucking building. And they're like, you're too picky. Is Taco Bell too picky? Is working at Dunkin' Donuts too picky? Was trying to get a job at Ruby Tuesday too picky? But yeah, that's yeah, if anybody ever tells me they have trouble with and when anybody tells me they have an issue with trying to get a job, I totally get that, because I mean, like I said, it happens. The only time I ever doubt anybody about having trouble like getting a job and stuff like that is if I personally know them and I know they're full of shit. Like, I know somebody who had a hard time getting a job for a while but they also stole from their fucking job, and they got fired for it. And I was like, I wonder why. Like, speaking of pools, seen my recent HSR pool? I may have. Let me see. That is upside down. Let me see. But yeah, Azzy and Izzy, if you guys do want me to hop on Elden Ring Night Rain, just both of you let me know. Like I said, I do not mind. You just have to, like I said, you'd have to let me know. Otherwise, I will not think to. Like I've tried and I just can't work every time I feel this death gripping anxiety. Well, I will say this, Fat Mouse Gaming, I understand that. I've always had pretty bad issues with the anxiety as well, as much as that probably does not seem like I do. I'm sure it probably doesn't, but, you know. Oh, they are adorable! They got like a little kitsune mask. Sparkle? What's the little purple symbol next to them, if you don't mind me asking? Do I want to do anything else after this? Maybe? Let's see. Yeah, the Dark Pyromancy Flame is good, but you have to be hollow. Yeah. You have to be completely hollow to actually properly get anything from it, so kind of a waste. I hate it so much. Well, I mean, I understand, like, the furtive pygmy and everything, but I don't want to be hollow.
I'm glad.
I don't want to be hollow, damn it! All these fucking boss souls I have.
Hello.
Well, Fat Mouse Gaming, I will say this. I can always respect people that are self-aware. In my time talking to you, you seem very, very self-aware. At least enough. So, yeah, anybody I talk to, I'm down for more Night Rain. Oh, Sparkle the Psycho Girl? She's psycho? Oh, LeMayo? Why is she psycho? What makes her crazy? Yeah, I could go talk to Vengaro, but I'm not that pressed about it. It's fine. Dwarf arrows. Okay. But yeah, no, it's definitely just about being self-aware. Because I've met a lot of people that do work, and they are fucking pathetic with their lack of self-awareness. What is it? I'm trying to think of, like, an example. But, like, I've worked with people, they'll work, like, what is it? Like, and I mean, I get it, there's different mentalities, and everything is a different situation. But I've been around people that just actively refuse to do, like, any normal work or whatever. And not like, you know, not like... Okay. Alright, rats. The rats are making me crazy. Get up here, I need to heal. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, the, okay. Somehow Toxic is even more stressful in this game. Somehow! Yep, that's exactly what I meant to do. But yeah, no, people that are like super entitled and stuff like that, that always pisses me off. But no, that's also because I see a lot of those people with me working retail. So. How many Pharaoh's Lockstones do I have? 10. I can't remember what's behind here. Let's see. That's the quantum element symbol, if you're wondering. Oh, well, thank you, Bernadetta. What does the quantum element symbol mean? Sparkle would buy you a drink, then slit your throat with a broken glass with a smile. Ah. She's a fucking psychopath. Got it. A lot of people call me lazy in my life. It doesn't help that I'm a heavyweight guy. Yeah, it's, you know, and like I said, it just depends on the people, you know. A lot of people, you know, cast judgment a lot of the time without ever thinking about it. Well, here, Bernadetta, could you let me know about the character? I'm kind of curious. What are your thoughts on the character, Bernadetta? Okay. And there we go. They dissipated? Are you kidding me? Was it a fire or was it a spark? God damn it. This rat looks so goofy. I hope no one's pulling their cock out for this rat. Also, can I just say this rat looks like a dog? Like, am I the only one that thinks this thing looks like more like a dog? How did I miss? Would you fucking sit still? I like how he gets tired. So if you actually did not know, this boss does have the same thing the Sif does, where it gets really sad and tired. Yeah, see how like tired and exhausted he is now? Yeah. They did the Sif design thing, but for this random ass boss. Like, I wonder why they would take the time to give tired animations for everything for a random side boss. I'll say, I don't particularly feel that bad. I'm gonna be honest. And he's done. Cool. May not be entirely true, but it's accurate. Rat dog thing. Well, it's kind of sad, but something I do have to keep in mind is that when I do find another girl to love me, I can't marry her legally because I cut how much I earn in my SSI. You know what, Fat Mouse Gaming? I am so happy to hear some like, you know, some nice some good self-talk there. I like that. I like that. I'm very happy to hear that, Fat Mouse Gaming. And you're like, what's he talking about? I just said something sad. You did say something sad, and I do agree that is sad. But like to actually hear somebody to go like, you know, when I do go find someone else, you know how rare it is to hear somebody say that nowadays? Like nowadays, everybody says I'm just gonna, you know, I'm never finding anybody. And that's just the end all be all. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand that statement, but to hear you say that instead, that makes me happy to hear. I'm happy to hear some confidence in your statement. I'm a hopeless romantic. Love never dies. Nice, nice. I don't really know what I would be called. Not sure. I've been called stuff similar to that, but I'm not too sure. I just I try not to fit the word tool. That's what I aim for. That's what I aim for. It's running. Damn you! That is the hardest lizard to get in the game, I swear. No, you'll pay for that lizard getting away, Mr. Germ. Germ. Is it Germ, Germ, or Germ? I need to know. What does chat think? What do we think about the dwarves of Dark Souls? Which this area is very memorable to me, because it's like I said, it's like dwarvish characters in Dark Souls of all things. It's like there's nothing even close to that in Dark Souls, so it's like, huh? That again? You know? Pretty sure that's very much like a Dark Souls 2 thing. Not too many other places have that. Remember Hu Tao? I do remember Hu Tao. I remember how she looks, but I don't remember too much about her. Yeah. My message got raided! Let's go, let's go. Illusory wall ahead, secret ahead, hidden path, weakness leg, treasure ahead. Nice. Nice. Let's see here. Well, I think I might just about be done with this game then. I streamed for about an hour. That's pretty good. We killed 2 bosses and got a little bit further. And we rambled on a bit. I think that's pretty good. I can switch over for you, Izzy, since you were wanting me to. Why not? Why not? What I will say, where's my controller? I'll go and say thank you guys for coming in and watching Dark Souls 2. I hope you have a lovely night. I'm going to write this down. But for now, you enjoy. And as always, later, losers. 53-24.